Pretty easy scouting report in this semifinal matchup number 1. You've got T.Wright versus Stephanie Gilmore. Both of these surfers with multiple world titles behind them. You will see the rankings right now pretty separated there, with T.Wright currently sitting at world number 2. Stephanie Gilmore outside the final 5 picture for now, sitting at number 7.
The women and men today are going to have to readjust, maybe even be sitting in different places down the line. Here we go, first wave of the day.
First wave of finals day, it's going to be T.Wright. Tyler always so solid and strong through her turns. Incredibly consistent. Peripheral vision filled with Punta Roca right there. That's got to be a little concerning.
There's a clear difference in the waves that they're going to select too. You see Tyler here, smaller wave, but she's looking for those waves that maybe have a longer line. Great combo on the outside, but look at this. Has to go around Punta Roca. That was dangerous, and once she makes it here to the inside, I mean, these floaters, I don't think they're going to really add too much.
Here we go, a back-to-back exchange. Stephanie Gilmore now. That was a beautiful section for Steph to work with early on. Quick snap there. So now we're seeing a series of turns available for Stephanie Gilmore.
Wow.
Almost.
I don't think they're very necessary, especially at the end, but look at the wave that Stephanie selected, and this comes with experience from last year. Great carve to open up, straight into the lip afterwards. Maybe not the kind of bottom turn, top turn combo she would have liked, but that was much better. Unfortunately for her, I just think she had to look at where Tyler was, and she wanted to avoid her right there at the end. But advantage Gilmore, in my opinion, by a long shot, too.
Yeah, this opening turn here, just beautiful off the top. Throwing so much spray. I think Steph's wave was noticeably bigger.
I feel like Stephanie and Tyler both got the memo to get up and get moving early. And I wouldn't be mad to see a lot of waves ridden in these finals just to kind of test what can happen, as we see 2 big turns there for Tyler. So T.Wright has to be feeling fired up there. A 3-turn combo there. Direct answer back to Stephanie's open wave. Now she's got 2.
The consistency, as you said, activity is going to be a key word for today, Chris. Fully lays it on rail, brings it all the way around. And look at the way she's able to fit on the last 2. Snap and the lip line hit right there. And that was very impressive because she did it in such a short area flick. And you look at this drone angle right here, especially with the amount of power that she put in the first carve, that usually kind of sets you up for a better pace throughout a longer wave. But short area like this, she did incredibly well.
Yeah, that first turn there, she went so high on that first carve. Really probably as critical as what she could have got. I think she surfed this wave really, really well for the size of the wave. I don't think she could have surfed it any better.
Stephanie's first wave came through at a 6.83, so a solid start for Gilmore. She's right back at it. So if you're watching, wondering, what are all these bubbles coming up on the waves? Well, that's basically dry rocks. So it's about 1 inch deep through the inside section of these waves. And while it's not, sharp Fijian-style reef, these are large, slippery cobblestones that are actually rolling around on that inside section. They do not care. They are built different, unafraid of attacking on this inside, basically dry boulder section, which starts to pop up right about here.
Well, and she gets her backup score, too. It's not a great wave, but she's at least going to have something in her score line. And that was a really tough last turn right there, the angle that she was taking. But just to be able to find a wave like this with the kind of wall that she wants running down the line, and especially after winning here last year, Chris, goes to show that experience does matter at a wave like this. It changes so much depending on the direction of the swell. But that DHD looks great underneath her feet, a lot of speed. And as you mentioned, Felicity, the amount of flow that she brings to a point break, it's uncanny for everybody else.
Both veterans, both extremely knowledgeable as to the criteria and what the judges want to see, and both tenacious competitors, as we see T.Wright now got this wave with priority. Beautiful opening carve there. I love the way she adds just an extra 10% at the end of every turn. Just adding a little bit of flair to make sure that she gets the full.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the replay here. I think Tyler knows that she's got to push a bit harder on these turns compared to her last 2 waves. She's going to want to be improving on her situation. I think she pushes so hard here on that last section. Almost comes unstuck, but
about to say that.
Yeah, almost did. But you can see how high she's going on that carve and really laying, almost releasing the fins there a little bit on that last bit of that turn. Comes around into this second section. Sort of gets up there pretty late for this little foam climb here. And looking to bring it through to the inside.
They're going to have their work cut out for them today. I think they're going to see a lot of similar waves ridden, so it's really going to be about finding the points of difference between the waves and how they're served. A big finish there, attempted by Stephanie Gilmore. A little bit of a rocky road, trying to ride out of that whitewater, literally. Yep, all three fins are there. She's good. Get right back out there. 18:38 on the clock.
Straight up into the lip. And she eyes off a section down the line, floats this second one. This is the section I'm talking about. She did well to get around that and then put it up there for that last turn. So that won't be complete.
It was kind of that primary spot every time. And now I think we're going to see surfers with the ability to pick and choose their spots in the lineup. See a peak come through for T.Wright. Only one snap available. In talking of the speed, power, flow equation, I think flow is going to come in heavily today.
Go for it. There's no loss right there, I feel, especially if you're only needing a mid-5. Here goes Tyler now.
So with second priority, identifying what could be a little gem on the inside. Throws the tail, gets slidey, goes down. Just an awkward moment. 14:48 now on the clock. We're over halfway through semifinal heat number 1. Steph Gilmore now. Trying to better a 4.27. That was a beautiful Steph Gilmore-ish turn. Only one person in the world that has the right to have her turns compared to Stephanie Gilmore. Surfers who are going to shine are going to be the ones that are going to revel in these kind of unique conditions we have this morning.
For sure. Here we go. Tyler having a look.
T.Wright could have something good to work with here. Nice little chunk of wave to work with there. I would say that's a patented T.Wright combination right there. She did enough to signify control. They've had eyes on this lineup since Sunlight started, and I think they're going to like what they saw here from T.Wright.
Yeah, great two-turn combo. Exclamation mark at the end. I liked it. Only 2 turns here. Look at this last finishing maneuver here. Matched the power of that wave. Timed it perfectly, I think. And I really liked the variety that she had as well. Layback carve on the first turn, followed by that really precisely timed last turn there.
With a lively and effective win over Steph Gilmore, T.Wright comes through. 6.47 and a 6.27. Solid surfing. Mistake-free from Tyler. She is your first finalist.